The second part of the Brutus challenges just came out, and today I'll be showing you how to complete them insanely fast. My name is Storm Ranger. Be sure to watch this video until the very end because I have a ton of game-breaking strategies that you will not find anywhere else. Now, if this is your first time here, you want to learn how to get better at Fortnite, complete your challenges fast, and improve at all sorts of other Fortnite things, you can start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss out on anything. Alright, so again, right on screen you can see what these challenges are. Credit to Fortoria over on Twitter for leaking all of these challenges as of the time of making this video. And these challenges award the player 400,000 XP on top of one of the variations of the Brutus skin. Now, because these rewards are so cool, and quite a few of these challenges are super difficult, requiring for the player to do anything from finding shadow safe houses, hiding in secret passages, to even opening a locked chest with an ID scanner, I'll be going over how to complete them all insanely quickly right now. Okay, so the first challenge is to find a shadow safe house. Now, I'm going to keep this simple. You can find the Alpha Shadow Safe House over in Pleasant Park, right behind the gas station. It can be entered real simple by going through the porta potty. Now, there are multiple of these bases around the map, and if it interests you, you can also go to the Beta Shadow Safe House through the porta potty that is found in this building, just east of Fatal Fields. But really all you must do is visit either of these bases, and as long as you do that, you'll easily complete this challenge. So the second challenge is to hide in secret passages in 3 different matches. Alright, so it seems that the secret passages this challenge is referring to are the secret passages disguised as porta potties that we were just talking about that act as entrances to the safe houses. So just go to either of the locations I mentioned before and head through either of their passages in 3 different matches. And as long as you're playing in different matches, you do not need to go to different locations. And because of that, this challenge is quite simple. Now, the third challenge is to eliminate 3 players using a shotgun. So this challenge is simply completed in Team Rumble, as in Team Rumble, you have the ability to respawn with all of your loot when you die. This makes finding weapons and getting kills with those weapons really easy, making it the perfect game mode for challenges just like this. Now, the fourth challenge is to carry a knocked opponent 50 meters. So once again, this challenge is really easy. Just head into duos or squads and try to manage to knock an opponent, and then once they are knocked, you can grab them and try and break away from the fight. Now, having others to play with would help tremendously for this challenge, so feel free to try and make friends down in the comments, and like I always do, to help your comment be seen by others, I'll be hearting all the comments that I see of those who are looking for friends to play with. But really, if you have friends to play with, this challenge should be a piece of cake to complete. And the fifth challenge is to deal 250 damage to players from below. Now, this is another rather easy challenge as long as you're playing in Team Rumble, because in Team Rumble, people are always building for high ground in the game mode. So it should not be too hard to take the low ground in a fight, and then use an assault or sniper rifle for long range, or a shotgun or SMG for close range. And if you do this, you'll easily complete this challenge. And the sixth challenge is to open 3 chests locked by an ID scanner. Alright, this challenge is rather simple as long as you understand what it is asking for you to do. First of all, to find the necessary items to complete this challenge, you should land over at one of the bases. I would recommend the grotto when it's on your side of the map within a game of Team Rumble, since there likely won't be any opponents there. Anyway, at the grotto, you'll be able to find a telephone booth over here, and if you head into it, you can disguise yourself as a henchman. This will give you the proper ID that is needed for opening chests. Now, in terms of actually finding these chests, they look a little bit different than regular chests, kind of like how you can see on screen now. They can be found all over the grotto, in locations like it, so finding 3 hopefully shouldn't be too hard to do. But as long as you understand what this challenge needs you to do, completing it should be quite simple. Now, the 7th challenge is to Shakedown knocked henchmen in 3 different matches. So like before, knocked henchmen can be found around the bases that are located around the map. So once again, I'd recommend going to the grotto in Team Rumble to avoid opponents. You can find henchmen roaming around the base, who you'll be able to knock using any regular weapon. Finally, similar to how you can pick up an opponent, after you knock them, you'll be able to pick up and shake a henchman. So, be sure to do that to henchmen in 3 different matches, and you will complete this challenge. Now, the 8th challenge is to eliminate 3 opponents at Craggy Cliffs or Weeping Woods. So I'll try to keep this simple, just land at these locations in the early game, in a game of solos, when the bus flies directly over the location. Take advantage of the luck factors of the early game in the high density of people to get eliminations. And then if you die, it's not a big deal, since you can always jump into another game and be back where you were in a matter of minutes. That's all, and if you use my strategy, this challenge should be pretty simple to complete. Now the 9th challenge is to deal 200 damage to players with shotguns while in the air. So this is another easy challenge. Just go around getting yourself into shotgun fights within Team Rumble. Because most often in shotgun fights, you'll already be jumping around, hitting an opponent mid-jump should not be too hard. So as long as you're doing this challenge in Team Rumble, it should only take you around a minute to complete. Now the 10th and final challenge, out of all of the second set of the Brutus challenges, is to harvest 500 wood, 400 stone, and 300 metal. So by this point you all should know what to do, and that is to play in Team Rumble. Getting materials is real easy in Team Rumble since you collect them at a faster rate, and you don't need to worry about being killed while doing so. Regarding where to go, just land either at a town like Salty Springs, where there are all sorts of materials, or somewhere more isolated towards the buildings over in Weeping Woods, where there are tons of wood and stone that can be found. But really, collecting 300 to 500 metal, brick, and wood is a pretty simple task and will only take you around a minute or two. Now if you joined this video and want to support me, you can use code StormRanger when buying anything in Fortnite and purchase my merchandise by clicking here. And if this is your first time here and you want to learn how to get better at Fortnite, complete your challenges fast, and improve at all sorts of other Fortnite things, you can start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss out on anything. To do that, just click this card you can see right here. Finally, you can click this card right here to learn how to get better at Fortnite quickly. But that's all I have for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.